What if I told you Paddy Pimblett could earn double what Francis Ngannou made fighting Tyson Fury without ever winning a UFC belt? From shocking knockout wins to a heated rivalry with Ilia Topuria, the Baddies might just be sitting on the biggest combat payday of 2025. According to former world boxing champion Paulie Malignaggi, Paddy Pimblett has the potential to make an explosive crossover into boxing, not just in terms of popularity, but financially as well. Malignaggi claims that Pimblett's debut boxing purse could start at $20 million, even before factoring in pay-per-view, PPV, bonuses. This figure is particularly striking because it would double the amount reportedly earned by Francis Ngannou, who made $10 million when he faced Tyson Fury in one of the most high-profile boxing versus MMA crossovers to date. Malignaggi argues that Pimblett's charisma, marketability, and massive MMA fan base give him an edge that most boxers, even established names, don't have. He believes MMA stars currently command more viewership and sell more PPVs than most boxers, which is a major reason promoters could offer such a lucrative starting figure. Paddy Pimblett is a guy that's now so big that his base purse would probably start at $20 million if he were a boxer, said Malignaggi. MMA guys probably move the needle more than the biggest boxer, because I think MMA overall sells more pay-per-views, more viewership. So that's why I say, at the very minimum, Paddy will be starting at $20 million for his next fight, plus PPV points. If Malignaggi's assessment is accurate, it shows that Pimblett has leverage across both sports, and if he ever decides to make the switch from cage to ring, he could immediately be among the highest-paid crossover athletes in combat sports history. If you're enjoying the breakdown and want to stay ahead of every major UFC headline, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We drop 3 fight updates daily, only here on MMA Thread. Paddy Pimblett has firmly established himself as one of the fastest rising stars in the UFC since his debut in 2021, where he delivered a thrilling comeback knockout against Luigi Vendramini. Pimblett has gone undefeated, extending his UFC record to 7-0. His most recent and arguably most impressive performance came at UFC 314, where he defeated former Bellator champion Michael Chandler via third-round TKO in a dominant showing. That win was a statement. Chandler, known for his toughness and high fight IQ, was seen as a major test for Pimblett, and the Scouser passed it with flying colors. The victory not only boosted his credibility as a legitimate contender, but also shot him into the top 10 of the UFC lightweight rankings, currently sitting at number 8. This win signals that Pimblett is no longer just a viral sensation or a charismatic personality. He's now a serious threat in the title picture. His fighting style, combined with his growing skill set and mental toughness, has shown fans and critics alike that he's evolving into a top-tier competitor. With 7 straight UFC wins, his momentum is undeniable. And while he still has critics who question whether he's faced elite competition consistently, the Chandler win silenced many doubters. Pimblett's next fight could be a true title eliminator, and his performances suggest he's ready for that next level. In short, Pimblett is no longer just hype, he's now in legitimate title contention. As Paddy Pimblett climbs the UFC lightweight ranks, a grudge match with Ilia Topuria looms as one of the most anticipated and personal rivalries in the division. The tension between the two fighters dates back to UFC London in 2022, when a near brawl broke out at the Fighter Hotel after a heated altercation. Since then, the rivalry has only intensified. Topuria, who is undefeated and currently set to fight Charles Oliveira at UFC 317 for the vacant lightweight title, has made it clear that his feelings toward Pimblett go beyond professional competition. In a recent interview, Topuria didn't hold back, saying, "I hate him. He's a pain in the ass. I'd love to give that fight to fans." Topuria's comments make it clear. If he captures a title, he sees Pimblett as a personal target and one he'd gladly defend the belt against. From a promotional standpoint, this feud is all the ingredients of a blockbuster. Genuine dislike, national pride, Spain versus England, and massive fan engagement. Meanwhile, Pimblett is aware that he's one big win away from forcing the UFC's hand. He has called for a fight with Justin Gaethje, a former interim champion and fan favorite known for his violent fighting style. A win over Gaethje would likely secure Paddy a title shot and set the stage for the long-awaited clash with Topuria. In short, The Topuria versus Pimblett rivalry could become one of the UFC's biggest storylines in the lightweight division, especially if the belt is on the line. It's more than a rankings battle. It's a fight with real animosity, legacy implications, and massive commercial appeal. From potential title shots to boxing crossovers, things are heating up fast for Paddy Pimblett. Who should he fight next, Gaethje or Topuria? Drop your take in the comments, and make sure you're subbed to MMA Thread, so you never miss a daily dose of MMA madness.